The Plane Perfect descended on me. They're making it shine with their secret process where they're putting more stuff on this thing, and it's shining like a jewel. I'm really amazed how the color is just coming alive on it. It's good stuff. Well, this is an SR-9. It was manufactured in June of 1937, and the unique thing about this airplane is that it has a curved front windshield. It's the only model that they made with the curved windshield.
We literally wash the entire plane in Buddha belly, and it just falls out of the rivet heads, makes them all clean, makes the white, bleach white, and then we go over it with wing wipe, and you're done. It's unbelievable.
Airliners back in the early 30s could not fly in the clouds. They didn't have the artificial horizon. And when they invented the artificial horizon, rather than have their guys train in the DC-3s and what have you, they equipped these as instrument trainers, and they taught them how to fly in the clouds on the route survey planes. And they used the airplane to survey the routes as well. Back then, a pilot could not get in an airplane and fly to a destination with passengers in the airplane unless he had already been there. What they would do is they'd send out maybe 3 guys in this airplane to a specific destination, and they would have to land at every single airport with a 15-mile center line of their destination, so that in the event of an emergency, they could divert and land at these airports. Once they got from point A to point B, then they were considered route qualified. Then they could fly an airplane with passengers in it. Eastern Airlines had the SR-9s. The Stinsons were with United Airlines as well. This was the airline's training airplane. I found it at Clow Airport in Plainfield, Illinois, and I bought it in 1973. It had been sitting outside for 10 years without having been flown. It was sunk up to the axles in mud, and the fabric was tattered and coming off of it, and it was ready for the scrap heap. And the guy had a for sale sign on it, and one of my customers had an airplane redone by Lewis University Mechanics School. He told me that they had a deal going where if you paid for the materials, they would provide the labor, get the airplane back in shape. So I thought, wow, this is a perfect candidate, but it didn't work out. Their schedule was such that they couldn't take it in for a long time, and I started doing some of the parts myself. I started with the ailerons and then the flaps, and I'm doing the little pieces and gradually working up. Still no response from the school, and I did the wings, and everything was done except the fuselage. Then they finally called for the fuselage. They put it in the shop and tore the fabric off of it. Then a couple of students got into the cockpit and sat in the front, and without the tail feathers on it, the thing teetered over on its nose, and it broke the 2 bottom cylinders. And when that happened, I decided to take it out and finish it myself.